Buenos días, estamos aquí, vamos a entrevistar ahora a Diana Pires de IHCARE. La entrevista será en inglés, ¿de acuerdo? Entonces comenzamos. Thank you for being here, Diana. So let's start with the interview. What problem do you solve for your customers?
Okay, we try to solve the way that healthcare providers give a shower. It's not a shower, it's a cat shower, like in Portuguese is a banho-gato, because they continuing to use these small bath basins that are a main focus of the cross-contaminations, and it's completely uncomfortable for patients and for healthcare. Okay. So we try to solve this paradigm, this problem. At the same time, we try to solve this small part of the healthcare infections.
Okay.
So is this.
So that also gives value to your final users, but what value do you offer in the service? Do you have another value apart from that?
Yes, the value is not for quantitative but qualitative. Okay. Because if you have your grandma or grandfather in home with this difficulty, probably will be terrible for your family to give a shower. And this is a problem in our society. We have a lot of bedridden patients, not only hospitals, in continuing care in homes. And shower care is for these people, not for all the hospitals. Because, okay, our main focus is hospitals, but everyone can be our client. So it's for him.
So it's quality of life for the patient and for the carer, the caregiver.
Yeah.
Okay. And who are your customers? You're speaking about hospitals, but that's not the only focus, because you're only direct to final customers or final users or caregivers. Do you have another main customer?
We can contact with different parts of the health system. The patients are our final customer, but in the most part of the time is not our payer, because insurance companies probably can be our clients at the same time in the private hospitals, for example, and at the same time the hospital administrations. Okay, and for this is so important to be here today, because they need to understand that is very need to upgrade the solutions, because they can save a lot of money with our solution. Of course, in the end of the day, our focus in the better care for the patients, but all the chain is enormous. So our clients is different. Is everyone that can be in contact with health.
Okay. And in which phase do you consider that IHCARE is right now?
Right now, we have completely ready to go to the market the Shelty product, the linings, the new generation of hospital linings, not only hospitals, but sounds good. And the iVext is like a coating that protects a lot of surfaces. And we need more here 9 months more or less to complete the last part in pre-industrialization of shower care machine, all the solution.
And how did you bet on the development of this product?
It's a good question, because my background is I'm a nurse, okay, with a focus on the management and in enterprise. But my dream is try to change and collaborate with my colleagues to change the health. And for this reason, since 2013, I have been fight a lot with investors, with clients, with a lot of people, only to show them that it's possible to make a difference. Because after the pandemic situation, we can try more sensitive for these changes. But before, the healthcare providers not so open for the change, but it's very important. And we need to show them that we can do with a lower effort. So we are here for that.
Yeah, okay. That's nice. And how did you carry out the market analysis and design of the solution?
Sorry.
Yeah, I can repeat. How did you carry out the market analysis and the design of the solution?
Okay.
Did you receive any support with this market analysis?
Yeah. We since the beginning we had a lot of partners. That was very important for us. In Portugal, we have a Centro de Investigação e Tecnologia e Vestuário de Portugal, called CITEV. It's a big institution that study the textiles, and for us was very important. And we had a lot of support from University of Coimbra, University of Beira Interior, and Hospital Scova da Beira, Scoop, many partners that be a part of this project. Of course, the patents and the know-how is ours, but it was very important to arrive here.
And have you done usability tests or a pilot?
Yeah. We in the last June. We finished our pilot tests in 2 different hospitals. One of the care units was palliative, with the people that really need this solution, and was very great. The professionals told us that is later to present this solution because they want this since the beginning of the century. So yes, it was very nice, and the results about the microorganisms, because we did the lab tests to compare the normal linings with our linings, the water that they use in the small bath basins with the water in our machine, because we use inert water. Because in the docking station we have a lot of the filters, UV lamps, to maintain the water inert, because water is one of the most important vehicle to cross-contamination. And the result was very good. Of course, I didn't present here because it's scientific, and my objective is only to present the tests, but we can share with everyone.
Thank you. So, do you consider your customers ready to implement these solutions? I guess so, because you are talking that they've been waiting for this for ages.
We are in front of different perspectives, because healthcare providers want to implement this, but we need to convince the hospital administrations, because I don't know if we can say this in here, I don't know, but I know that hospital administrations looks a lot for numbers. And of course, it's not a solution to gain at the moment, but in the future will be a lot of benefits, with not only in terms of the money, but a lot of in terms of the decrease of cross-contamination and better health.
Okay, so actually the final user is ready, but the payer is something you have to work on a little bit more.
Yes, absolutely.
And what other products or services do you offer, and what is your specialization roadmap? What do you have for the future?
For the future, we want to maintain our focus on the prevention and try to improve a lot, not only the shower care solution, because our business model is not to sell the product. We will do a rental model, and hospital administrations only need to pay €6 per day per bed. They only need to pay. We offer everything, okay, and implement everything. And through the data management platform, we can know in real time that the machine, where is the machine, and if any problem there are in the machine, we can solve at the moment. So they don't need to concern about nothing. They only need to pay, because it's a different model, because not sell the product, is worse for us, but it's better for them to understand the gains. So for this reason, it's not only a new solution, but it's a new business model. But until now, regarding this model, the hospitals told us that is a good model because the beginning of the investment is not so higher. So for this reason, it's good. And I hope that in the future we can improve the machine. Right now, the healthcare health providers need to push and pull the machine. Okay, but in the future, I hope that will be completely autonomous, like a robot. So yes, okay, so we need to improve.
For that improvements, do you need any funding? Are you looking for funding right now?
Yeah. We are looking at 400K euros to complete, because we have a grant from our state in 1.3 million to end our pre-industrialization, and we need one investor, private investor or more, to invest us for 400K, and our state invest the other part until 1.3 million. So it's good.
Okay. And for final question, with an innovation lab like ours at DKV, how do you think we could help you? We could be useful for you, either in the following phases you have or in the previous phases you have had with challenges?
Yeah, I think our partnership can be very useful to understand more the Spanish market, because it's completely different from the German market and the Portuguese market. And for this, I think it's very, very important. And of course, we need to split our brands and with a good partners, and I think this is an opportunity.
Perfect. So, muito obrigado, Diana.
Thank you very much. Muchas gracias.
I think it's
the only word in Spanish.
So you can visit them here in the orange area. So if you want to know more, they're right here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.